Hey, ladies.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I did it!
Are you on your phone or your computer?
You don't want to know. I am on my laptop in the middle of the hotel bed with a big old steak from Longhorn.
Oh, nice.
And I've had no sleep, you guys.
No sleep from working?
I worked midnight last night and I did umpteen million videos all day today just to keep myself awake.
You don't have to work tonight?
I'm off tonight and tomorrow.
Good. So are you living in a hotel while you're doing this job?
Yep.
How long are you doing it?
9 weeks.
Wow.
But I get to go home Wednesday. I'm going to work. Yeah. Not this week, next week.
Okay. Well, that's good. At least you get a little break in there. They better pay you good for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could pay me a little bit more for this housing allowance. Chicago's expensive.
Oh, yeah, it is. Well,
And I'm just
go
go
ahead.
ahead, get started.
I was just going to say, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Just get through the spiel here. Hey, Regina. So what I wanted to talk about tonight was VIP groups. And then I also want to answer any questions you guys have, too, about anything. So it doesn't have to be just about VIP groups, but I really wanted to hit up, make that our center of attention for the night. Because there's always tons of questions about VIP groups. All right, so starting off, everyone should have a VIP group. And it should be in a Facebook group. A closed group, so you know how we can do public, closed, or secret. You want to do closed because you don't want it public, so that way you can post your own sales. But you don't want it private where nobody can find it, because you want to have it where people can get in. So you want to pick closed. So there's 3 options when you go under your group settings. Make sure yours is closed. And then if you're just creating your Facebook group for the first time, who do you add? You want to add every woman on your Facebook that you're friends with, because that is okay, because they know you are just starting out. Usually your Facebook group is your launch party. So if you've already had a launch party, just turn the name of that group into something with your VIP, whatever you want to call it. I call mine Michelle's Beauty Deals and Steals. I've changed it to online makeup classes during the time I did classes. You don't have to call it your VIP group. You can call it your VIP group. You can get fun with it, but that's your group. So that's where all your main customers are going to be over time. This is going to become your bread and butter if you take care of it. So what I start with is all my Facebook friends, all the women. That's where I start from. But then when I'm adding people to it, so whenever I have hostesses, they all become a VIP. They've had a party for me, so they're obviously okay with being in my Facebook group. Any customers that I have, I let them know, thanks so much for your order. I'm going to add you to my VIP group so you can keep up on specials in case you ever want a refill or you want to try something else. Plus, I have tutorial videos on there on how to use the product you got. Then I add them to the group. You want to add anybody who's been interested during the party. Maybe people were asking questions, but they didn't place an order. Friend those people. They've already watched you for 10 days, do your videos. They feel like they know you. And you can feel comfortable with just, letting them know, I'm going to add my VIP group. I know you didn't get anything from this party, but, it takes people 7 times to see something. So maybe they didn't see it enough during the party, but once they're in your VIP group, they're going to see that over and over and over again, and eventually probably are going to buy from you. They were already interested at one time. So I always make sure to add those. Also, if you go to a vendor event, always, if you do a vendor event, do some sort of a giveaway, whether it be like a little makeup bag or a gift certificate or a small product, something that you can get them to fill out a slip. So you can print out those little raffle ticket slips. They're under files in our groups. I'm sure you can find one. If you ever need one, message me because I will find you one. I've got several different kinds. That way you get them to fill out that information, and then you're going to, when the vendor event is over, when you're back home the next day or whatever, you're going to go through those vendor slips and you're going to add those people on Facebook. And then on most of them, they'll say, I want to host a party or join my team, or there's a third one that says I want to be informed of specials. Because a lot of people will mark the one about I want to be informed of specials. Well, to me, that's an automatic. You're getting added to my VIP group. I don't do a newsletter. I have a VIP group. So, and I will just add those girls. The rest of them I will follow up with just to say, hey, something along the lines of, thanks for stopping by to see me at the table at such and such an event, Jonathan. But I also like to, I just want to add you. I added you to Facebook, but I'd like to add you to my VIP group so that way you can keep up on the specials. I know you saw our amazing mascara in person, something that makes it relatable. If you remember that person, say something that you remember about that person. Things like that. So all the people from my vendor events. Then the other way I get people in my VIP group is from doing giveaways. So sometimes I'll say, if 10 of your friends join my VIP group, your name's going to go in a drawing. I used to do where they just add their 10 friends, but I don't really like that so much anymore. So many groups just add and add and add. People don't want to be in the group. So instead, I will give them a message. I'm going to mute everybody for a second. So I usually will send them a message that they can send their friends that says, hey, my friend Michelle always has these fun games and giveaways happening in her VIP group. I'm in there and I didn't want you to miss out. So check it out. And then I'll give them the link to my VIP group. And I give that to the person that, I'll put that either in my group as far as what they're supposed to send their friends, or I'll message it to the girls that want to be entered. And then when they get some people to join my group, I can see that when they request to join my group, I have it set up that I have to approve it. So when I go to approve it, I'll see who their mutual friends are, and it'll be that person. So then I'll make a little check on my paper. They had a person enter. And I'll make sure I announce that. So-and-so has so many entries in my giveaway because they've had so many friends join the group. That's just, and that way these people are choosing to join the group and they're not just getting thrown into the group. I have done it the other way, and that way has worked too, where they just add their friends. Some of those people just leave, and you can't really track that because they're come and they go. So that's one way of tracking it for a giveaway. So that's how I go about, that's who I decide goes in the group. And then there's times I'll post about every other month, I'll post something on my wall about my VIP group. Maybe I'm getting ready to do a big sale, or I'm having a game of bingo, or I'm doing something exciting, something fun. Like recently it was my online makeup classes. So I said, you want to join in on my online makeup classes, click this link, and it's like right above my picture. So they're joining the group themselves. It's on my wall. Also, maybe I'm doing, I'm doing that spinning the wheel thing. So it's something if they place an order, they spin the wheel. So I had a picture of me with the wheel, like, you want in on this? Look what I'm doing in my VIP group. Join me. So that was another way that they could join. So that's how I've grown my group over time. This does take time, but then once you grow it, you don't just want to leave it. You have to take care of it. So we're going to talk about that too. If you guys have a question anytime, just come off mute and ask me. All right. Okay.
I have a quick question, Michelle.
Yes.
I have seen people, your wheel is so cute too, by the way.
Thanks.
I love that. Why am I seeing some people take their closed group and then they make it public for a little bit, and then they'll turn around and they make it closed again? Is it, I think at one point it was because they were all like sharing within like a big party, like somebody had Scentsy, somebody had the clothing LuLaRoe or whatever, but they would open their closed group and make it public. So I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I can see that if they were trying to make it available to everybody, so that way everybody could see, maybe it's so their friends could see. It's really, I don't see that being that beneficial, because I don't know. I mean, because you want to keep that, that's your VIP group. They feel special being in there, so it's closed. So what's the difference if you have this open group than being on your Facebook wall? And that's what another thing, I keep my wall different than my group. So then you could post anything you wanted on your wall. If it was available to be public in your VIP group, why couldn't you just post that on your wall?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know their real purpose. I've never changed the settings out of, to public because I have so many private things that go on in that group, whether it be flash sales, or just special things to them, giveaways that are special for the group, my group. So, okay, good. All right. Well, another thing I want to talk about in your VIP group, you want to be consistent, but you do not want to be spammy. All right. So that means don't just post once a month with the kudoses. I see a lot of people do that. I'm in a lot of people's VIP groups, and literally they are not existent in that VIP group except for once a month, and they post like crazy on that day. The first day of the month, here's the kudos, pictures of the kudos, a whole bunch of kudos. Here's their link. That's, to me, like, I don't want to buy from that. Like, no, I don't know you. I forget even who you are. I think it's been a month since I've seen you. So what I make sure I do is I'm posting in my group not multiple times a day, all right? You don't want to be spammy. You don't want them to get notification after notification after notification. Then they're like, okay, you know what? I'm out of this group. Because I've done that. I've left groups because it's taking up all of my notifications. And people have different things they do on Facebook. You don't want to take up all of their notifications. So I try to post once a day is okay. I usually probably post in there every other day. I wouldn't do multiple times a day in your VIP group because it's not a party. Now, parties, I would suggest doing 3 times a day. But in your VIP group, you don't want to, because remember, it's not a party all the time. But there are times when I am having a party. So if you're running like a special or a series of some kind, like I was doing online makeup classes. So I would post and I let them know, like, we're doing online makeup classes from now until then. So when they see all of my posts, they're not like, oh my gosh, this is too much. They know what I'm doing because I talk to them. And so when it's over, it kind of goes back to that, maybe a 1 post a day or a post every other day. Or if something really big's happening, I might post twice. But just don't post as much as you do in a party. Does that make sense?
Hey, y'all.
Was that a question?
Hello? Am I in here?
Yeah, is that Nancy?
Yes, me. Woohoo!
You are here.
Hi, y'all. I freaking, you know what? I was watching Dancing with the Stars on the playback, and I said, oh, shit, it's after 8 o'clock, and they kick my ass, so I'm here.
Oh, Nancy, you're here. You made it. We're glad you're here.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I'm late.
You're fine. You're fine. We're just talking about VIP groups.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. So, that's my take on, and, everything I say is not exactly how it goes. These are all my recommendations. So some people might do it differently than me, and that works for them. I just want to give you what works for me so you can give it a try. If it doesn't work for you, then switch it up. Make it yours. The other things I do in my VIP group, all right, I like to do things like games. I don't play games in my parties, but I do play games in my VIP group. So I've done, we've done all kinds of things from, I can't even think right now. Well, I have that spin the wheel thing. So when they place an order during my online makeup classes, they all got a chance to spin the wheel. I spun it live and said their name and what they won. I've done bingo live. So there's just all kinds of things you can do and play around with that. And remember to make your VIP group valuable to them. There's a reason they want to be in there. So they know in my group they're going to learn about makeup tips. I might do some reviews on some other items that are makeup related or beauty related. I've posted in there where I wanted their opinion on it. There's things like, I'm trying to think. So also flash sales. So they know eventually some of my stuff's going to be on sale. They know I'm going to, they never know what's coming with me. I'm going to do something fun. I always try to keep it entertaining and change it up. And I'm not just going to post pictures of other people. I'm not just going to show models. Yeah. It's going to be me. Or
right.
People.
That's the best thing, I think, to do.
Yes, absolutely. It is, because they want to see you. They don't want to see strangers. They get to know. So any questions about any of that so far?
No, I will just say this in reference to photos, if I can, Michelle, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
And that is, I know that some of the girls, I've seen them share like videos, and you and I have talked about this before, Michelle, like sharing videos of some people or even sharing their photos. It's okay to share their photos, in my opinion. It's only my opinion. like if you're doing, for example, I was just going to be working just right now on a video, putting all of my white sisters that are in our circle of the eyeshadows, but putting them in a video form, not where people can, you know, where the pictures just flash.
Yeah.
But I don't mention their names. I don't mention anything like that, because what can happen is that your clients will end up looking for that person, and they might end up just liking that person more than you, and they might end up wanting to buy from that person. And it's happened. It happened to a girl that was on my team. She shared Jenny Peterson's video because I think we were talking about foundation at that time, and she shared her video showing the before and after Jenny covered up all her acne and everything, and that client that she had went with that girl. So it can come back and bite us in the butt by doing that, you know?
Yeah.
So we don't want that to happen to anybody. We don't want to lose our clients at all. It's good to share photos, but you don't want to share too much information because you might lose them.
Right. So the main thing with what Nancy is saying is, you know, when people, you have like another wise sister that you know, remember, we want to make sure it's somebody we know when we share a video or a picture, because it could be non-unique items if we don't know them.
Yeah.
But if you are sharing it, you're going to save the video and upload it. You're not going to click that share button, because if you're sharing it and they watch it, it's going to take them back to that person's site or that person's page. If you save the video and upload it, which there are ways to do that. If you go to my YouTube page, I have a video on how to save the video. Also, if it's a picture, just save the picture and upload it. You can say, my friend Jenny, you know, is showing da-da-da-da-da here.
Right.
Yeah, but I agree with that. And I do that in my VIP group. If I share, and sometimes I will also share my own videos into my VIP group. That's another thing. Always try to go live on your wall, not in your VIP group, unless you're doing something that's private for your VIP group. You're going to get more views on your wall. But what you can do is, if you have a second device, or if you want to go back and share it later, when you go live on your Facebook, take your second device and go in on your wall and share that video into your VIP group. So you're live on your wall and in your VIP group at the same time.
How do you do that? I've never been able to do that.
So if you have your cell phone, because you're doing your live on your cell phone, and then you go ahead and hit the live button while it's starting, you can go in on your tablet or iPad or laptop or whatever and go to your Facebook wall, and then you should see your video right there happening on your wall that you click share.
Oh, okay. That's it?
Yeah. Easy
That's
peasy.
easy enough.
Don't make it too hard.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Good idea. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and then here's another idea that I've done in my VIP groups. I try to do this about every 3 months, is have a fundraiser. I used to do fundraisers like every 3 months, but I would do it in its own private group. Like somebody would be the person, like maybe like one time it was a child who had cancer, and so the mom was my hostess. And then everybody that ordered from the party, I donated 100% of my commissions to the fundraiser. So not only did I get new customers because of this, because I'm following up with them, I also was able to donate all of the money for a good cause. But here's where I've learned to change that up. Instead of doing it in a private group, I now do that in my VIP group. So that way they're adding, so let's say I might ask in my VIP group, is there anybody knows of a fundraiser or someone in need? Ask your VIP group first. Remember, we're taking care of that VIP group. Somebody in there might know somebody who maybe just lost a house in a fire, struggling with cancer. I've done one for an autistic child that needed one of the ADA dogs, things like that. So, you know, you can also claim it on taxes when you're donating. So don't worry like you're losing all this money, because it wasn't your money to begin with if you did those orders. So you're getting new orders, remember? And so that's why I donate 100%. Because I'm giving to a good cause, I can claim it on taxes, and these are going to be new customers to me that I'm going to follow up with.
Michelle, can you share that wording with me or with us, so that way we would be able to know what to say, or what exactly do you say?
Like when I ask for a fundraiser?
Yeah.
I just say, does anyone know of anybody in need? I'd like to run a fundraiser for someone and donate my commissions.
Okay.
Just make it
And
easy.
it's just you just do it like for 10 whole days, or how long do you do this for?
I I've done it for 5 days. I've done it for 10 days. It's completely up to you.
Okay,
But
can I give you an example of what I was wanting to do?
yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure if y'all are aware of this or not, but Jen Andrews, her son was wanting to go to Guatemala. And I'm sure y'all have seen it on her wall where she wants to, he's raising money. You know, he's working on yards, doing some odd jobs to get a little bit of money. And they're trying to raise $2,000. So I was thinking of having, you know, the kudos. Like if I sell the first 10 kudos that I sell, $100 of that will go to him. That's what I was thinking of doing. Every 10 kudos that I sell, $100 will go to that cause. Is that right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Okay. Now, should I say Jen Andrews or what should I say? I've never done one. I tried to do one where I did when I was trying to sell the next 10 set of kudos last month. And I was going to send it out to a girls organization, and I didn't get all 10 of them. So,
yeah, so that's completely up to you. If you say their name, it's just how you feel comfortable. So when it's my fundraiser, I've actually had the girl that like, for instance, my last one, I had the girl go live in my VIP group and tell us her story because she had been in a car accident and was in a wheelchair. So I had her go live in my VIP group, and she talked about her story, and that was so everybody knew what I was donating to, and it wasn't just like somebody they got to meet the person. So that's, whatever you want to do. The thing with doing when they buy 10, because what if you don't sell the 10, then you don't donate anything? So I just do a percentage so I say just, like if I sell $100 and they're getting $25, 100%, I'll say in there, I am donating 100% of my commission. I make 25% of all sales. Or you could do, I'm giving half of my commission, which would be.
Yeah. Okay.
The reason for doing this in your VIP group is because now so when you have your hostess, whoever you're doing the fundraiser for, you're going to, do the same thing you do with all your other hostesses. Coach them, teach them how the party's going to go, because we want this to be successful because it's a fundraiser. And then whoever the woman is, the mom, the person that's injured, or the daughter, or whoever it is, the person has cancer, they're going to earn the rewards. So they're going to be a hostess, all right? So they're a hostess, they're going to earn the rewards, so they're going to get some free makeup to feel good, but you're also going to donate the money. So you're coaching them, you want them to be involved, you want them to go live, but they're adding their friends to your VIP group instead of an
okay.
So now you have
I get you.
in your VIP group.
Okay, I get it now.
Okay. So I stole that exact idea from Nancy on the second round of the kudos last month, and I didn't sell another 10. I was so mad. But so now, like, I kind of, in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, I did sell like 2 more. So do I need to make some statement of like, well, I didn't hit my goal, so no commissions goes to whatever, Or do I just not say anything?
I'd probably not say anything rather than say.
I didn't say anything because I had said if I sell 10 kudos, then it will go to that girl's organization. But I didn't sell my 10, and then I also told them that I didn't meet my goal. So, but I never referenced back that organization because I never met it. You know what I mean? So I didn't, but nobody asked me. Typically, the girls in my group, they're real nosy. They'll ask questions.
Yeah.
They are. They'll message me.
Who ordered, and just kind of, if you keep it on an upbeat, positive post, like, thank you so much to everyone who was willing to help out and who ordered, and you're not really saying yay or nay on that then.
Right.
Okay.
Now, when I do a fundraiser in my VIP group, back to that, when I make a post, like every time someone orders, I would post the thank you, just like you do anybody else, post a thank you to the person, and then I say, we have now raised da-da-da-da-da for such and such's fundraiser. So they can watch the number go up. So I can be like, we have raised $100 for Susie Q's fundraiser. So they know, like, wow, she's really raising some money, and then they kind of makes them want to purchase too.
Yeah, okay, good idea. And you do this every 3 months, Michelle?
I try to. My life gets crazy, but that's always my ultimate goal.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah,
and do you find that is, does that help you? Do you find like it's good for your business? I mean, do you?
Absolutely, or I wouldn't do it. And, just
Okay.
I've had fundraisers that have had nothing really. But the hostess is still usually happy because I tried. I was willing to take 10 days out of my time and help them try to raise money. And then I've raised $500 for somebody before, So
Wow.
it comes and goes, and it helps your PRS.
Yeah.
Your PRS is going to go up, and then you're going to follow up with these customers, and you're going to have new customers. They're going to order again. And remember, you're going to have that building up in your VIP group. You're going to have more members in your group. People are going to watch you over time. I've had customers who are my customers now from one of my first fundraisers I did 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's impressive.
So something to try.
Okay.
And then I always also, like I said, I'll do flash sales where I'm breaking up the kudos or breaking up a collection. I think we've all probably know about that. Any questions about running a flash sale?
No. Oh, yes. I have one.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that Jessica somewhere had indicated that you could send an invoice or request a payment through Facebook Messenger, where you get the money instantly, because you know how Square sometimes takes forever, because you don't get it instantly. So that, it's like for me, I always end up having to wait, depending on, when I'm having the flash sale, if I'm able to just get stuff on my own or, wait for their money to come in. It takes 4 days before Square actually puts it into our PayQuicker account.
I'm gonna have Jessica come off mute and talk about that, because I don't use the Facebook Messenger. Can you, Jessica?
Hi.
I love it.
Hi.
Yeah, you can use Facebook Messenger. It's only for debit cards, so they have to do debit. So what I always do is when someone says, hey, I need to get a refill of the foundation, I say, okay, do you want to do debit or credit? If they say debit, I automatically do a Facebook Messenger invoice to them, and I get it within 30 minutes. It's in my bank account. Now, some people's banks do not like Facebook Messenger. It's happened to me twice. I eventually got the money, but I had to I had to message Facebook support, and then they pushed it through or something. Or maybe it was just their bank and it took 3 business days or something like that. But that only happened twice, and I use it a lot. So 2 out of the however many is pretty good. But I do like the convenience of it, and it's very fast. It takes a person 5 seconds to pay that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'll
So,
send you $1, Nancy.
Okay. Is that all I'm worth, is $1?
No, that's all my bank account will afford this week. I had to dip into my unique card, you guys. Thank God for royalties.
I know. I actually got a royalty. I was so excited. I almost peed.
Yeah, it's nice. Pink and Above got paid yesterday for their bonus check. So if anybody wonders what that is, when we say royalties are paid, you get a bonus check when you're Pink or Above, and you'll learn that as you hit those colors, what percentage you get paid on your company sales. Always paid on the 8th. It's awesome. So, yes.
Yeah.
What other questions do we have about anything? It doesn't have to be about VIP groups, about anything.
Michelle, can I add something to the Facebook?
Yes, please, Mary.
Okay, so I had a payment that just would not go through for nothing. So I kind of dug into the Facebook Messenger rules, and technically it is not supposed to be used for business. If you do more than, I think it was 2,000 in maybe 30 days, they will flag you, and you could lose your privileges altogether. For if you boost posts or anything like that, you'll lose your Facebook privileges when
Oh,
it comes
God.
to them taking your money or vice versa. So be sure to read the rules and make sure that you're not in your message saying that this is for a product. I mean, you really got to be careful there. So read the FAQs when it comes to Facebook Messenger and receiving money.
Okay.
That's
Good point, Mary. Thank you.
Also, there's a girl on my team who's been using Venmo, and she really likes that. I have not used it though, but you could look into it. It's VENMO.
Okay. I'm writing that down.
I think she uses it because it's faster too.
My
But
hairdresser recommended that too.
It doesn't compatible with everybody's bank accounts. It doesn't work with mine. My daughter uses it, but it doesn't work with my bank.
Oh, okay. I predominantly use Square more than anything else, but anytime I have a new presenter sign up under me, I give them my Square link so that we both get $1,000 in free processing. So that's something all of you guys should do, and you should do that religiously. You know, every time you have a new presenter sign up, you give them your link, because that gives them the free processing and you. And yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but that's why I build up my unique card so that I can, you know, if they pay their invoice, then it's paid, and then I just go ahead and use my unique card and order their product for them. And then, you know, it comes back to me in 24 hours or 48 hours. It just kind of depends.
And Regina, come off mute for a second. She uses some other Square, like Square something, and it goes a little faster, don't you?
Oh, you can pay extra, yeah.
What do you do, Regina?
Oh, I do. On the Square app, you can click the instant deposit. And if you have an order, it's usually $50, but I had a $40 order, and it went right into my bank account when I hit the instant deposit button. So that, and then have that PayPal debit card. If they pay by PayPal and you have the PayPal debit card, you get your pay right away too.
I have a PayPal. I've never even used it. Okay.
If you want your money right away, it'll work.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle,
I never even used it.
I had an event this weekend or last weekend, or I don't know. I had a crazy couple days, but I used the Messenger scanner thing that somebody showed us, and it worked so amazing. Like for contacts, because I never keep up with my contacts at events, and I was able to scan them into my Facebook, and we're friends now. I'm like, that is awesome. So if nobody has used that, you need to use.
Talk about it. Can you tell us? Because I don't think everybody in here probably knows what it is. Can you talk about it real quick? Maybe. We probably lost her when I said that. So when you guys are in Facebook Messenger, see if I can pull it up.
Did you say people don't know what that is?
Yeah. Can you explain it? I don't know what she's doing. All right.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
So if you go to Messenger and you click your picture,
Okay. So if you click the little, I'll just talk for you. When you're in Messenger, up in the top little corner, there's a little person, and you click that. It brings up we call it our business card. It's your face, your profile picture with these blue circles around it. And then if the person does the same thing on their Messenger, you can then what do? You touch them together or something. Oh, I think, you click it and it makes it bigger and it says scan a code. So then you could do it to theirs and you scan theirs, or they can scan yours, and then it makes you guys friends automatically, or you're on Messenger together. So if you can't find somebody, now people are hard to find. If you say, just pull up your Facebook Messenger and you can help them. Click it, you click yours, and you just scan it.
So you click your face, and then when your face is up there, what do you do?
So when I can't see yours, I guess, but when you click the little top corner, there's your face,
Okay.
If you click your face so it's big, that's what they're going to scan. So if you did scan on theirs, they're going to scan that. Or you could do it on theirs, pull up their face, and you put scan, and then you scan.
Okay.
Does that make sense to everybody? Great idea, Gina. Thank you for bringing that up. I haven't used it.
I totally forgot about this.
Me too.
Yeah. That's why
I thought that had to be done in person. I didn't know you could do it on the phone or.
No, that's in person.
You have to be in person.
She was at a vendor event.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I haven't done vendor events yet, but I will someday.
Yeah, vendor events are huge. I used to do a lot of them, and they are really how I promoted. I did vendor event after vendor event after vendor event my first 3 months and promoted to green status because I did all those vendor events to sell, and I had parties through those vendor events, and then I signed up girls through the vendor events too. Grew my team. So I will say that gave me a good platform as far as leads go, adding friends to my Facebook, and getting people on my team. So we have 4 minutes left. What last minute questions can I answer?
On the vendor events thing, since we're talking about it, do you have any good, like I'm on Ohio vendor events site on Facebook. Do you have any other good spots to look for vendor events?
I'll add you to some, Jessica, because you're in my area. So I'll add you to some. The biggest thing is go on Facebook and type in, wherever state you're in, type in, it's like we're Ohio. So I would do Ohio vendor events. We live in Northwest Ohio, so I do Northwest Ohio vendor events. We have, like our county, I would do Putnam County, which we don't really have much in Putnam. So I would say Allen County vendor events. You could do the surrounding areas. You could go to the bigger cities, Columbus vendor events, Toledo vendor events. You could type in craft shows, trade shows. Just type in the word vendors. It doesn't always have to be vendor events. Play around with that. Plus, I have a huge list, and I have a huge list of some events that are all over the place. So I might type them up and put them in one of the groups, depending on where. Because I got some in some other states that might be beneficial to everybody, that are the big ones. They're going to take a couple people to do them, but they're really worth it.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, are you close to Canada, Michelle?
I almost went to Canada before. I thought about doing Canada events. Yeah. I'm probably 4 hours from going into Canada through Michigan. Okay. But I talked to another vendor that lives near there, and I said, "Hey, have you ever done events there?" And they said, "It is a pain to go through the customs, and if you if you sell so much over there, you can only bring back so much. Like they check your value of everything." They said it is way too big of a pain, and then to do the currency exchange. But I don't know. I've never personally tried it. I just asked another vendor that was in Wisconsin because she was at a Michigan event with me. And I got lost and almost went over the Mackinac Bridge into Canada. I was like, oh my God, I was stuck.
Oh my.
I'll go and try it with somebody.
I say you guys go do you should go over the weekend and do like a big recruiting thing. Go get some Canadians.
Oh Lord.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm thinking girls trip to Canada. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You guys are gonna totally Memorial Day week for like the last 10 years. I gotta hurry really quick. I would go to Las Vegas and play in the international pool tournament competition out there. I'm a pool shark. Don't let nobody know.
Wow.
And there are tons of Canadians in my friends list, and I have not contacted them. Nice face, Jessica. I seen it.
Why?
I know. Because
you're a chicken.
I'm sidetracked.
Remember, we're gonna get shut down in a minute. But remember, if you don't ask, somebody else might. You gotta remember. No, I get.
You're not getting my Canadian.
No, I'm telling you. Someone else does.
I'm on my way, Brittany.
I'm working on 3 Italians right now.
Good. Well, it's going to shut down on us. So thank you